Hi. Hello. I'm having an anxiety attack. Hi, looters. This is me. Everybody introduce themselves, please. Let's go around the table. My name's
This
Deanna.
is like so calm. This is like a therapy session.
I'm Deanna, and next to me we have...
I'm Drew, and I play Ardi.
With a D.
With a D.
Yeah.
Ardi the D.
Not a T. Different name.
Yeah.
I know.
Which
That
I
really
didn't
had me
realize for a
shook.
very long time.
Honestly, shook.
Surprise. My character has depth. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. I enjoy the banter. I'm Melinda, and I play Theo.
Yes.
Theo.
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 I play Levi.
Did your character
Did
have
Did you have?
an
Is that?
Ian.
Is that him now? Wow.
That was Ian saying his name was Levi for anyone that couldn't understand how
You said I'm talking gibberish.
Why is that good? Get
It is pretty good. It sounds like a Guy Ritchie movie.
There we go.
That's
Perfect.
the essence of it. Deanna, who are you playing?
Oh, yeah. I'm playing El Capitan.
Took you a moment. Took you a
I
moment.
was thinking if I was going to be funny, if I was just going to say it. I decided to just say it.
You said it
know?
good though. You said it good.
You said it real good. I like how you say the word.
And I am your humble space master, Mathew.
Oh, space
Humble?
master.
Yeah. Humble.
automatically
Please
takes that
don't
away.
lie to our audience, okay?
I am your very large egoed space master,
At
least you're honest, though.
That's
now.
more honest.
Matthew. And let's get into it.
Yeah.
So I have a question that I want to know.
I'm ready for it.
I'm-
Yeah. I'm
I'm
super
getting
ready
deep.
for it.
Okay, so when Matthew's describing the world, do you
Ooh.
guys imagine it in a very realistic way, or do you imagine it in a cartoony way? Because I imagine it
That's
as
a
an
good
anime.
question.
I imagine it as an anime.
That is a
Because-
good question.
Okay, thank
That
you.
is a good question.
Fuck
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, so I imagine it as an
Wow.
anime.
That's
like
great.
that's because I think that's my experience with sci-fi is
Yeah.
anime mostly.
Like
Right.
what?
So my
if
brain.
you had to pick a couple animes.
Oh, you want to know?
Of course.
Style wise, man, I think I'm gonna have to come back to you on that one. I don't want to. The first one that I think of is Cowboy Bebop, but I know you've said that a lot, so I feel like my brain
That's
says
inspiration,
Cowboy. Yeah, exactly. That was your
Yeah.
inspiration, so I think my brain goes there. But I feel like there's another one coming up that I can't put my finger. It's like a whole new anime, you know?
Sure,
Like we
sure.
could
Think about it.
Maybe this will become an anime.
Maybe.
I mean,
Who knows?
maybe this would be a movie
Maybe.
where we would all
We
play
would all
our
star in
characters,
it.
which is
Oh
how I
my
see it
God.
in my head.
I love
when
the
it's
way
Okay, wait.
being
That's
described.
that's the next question.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that. That's the next question I want to
Okay.
hear more about.
So yes, everybody else. How do
Me?
you see
Me?
it?
How do I see? You know, I and the fear of sounding boring, I see it as like real life. I
Yeah.
think.
No,
But-
I thought you would. I thought you would.
And here's I think why. Because I like to like really feel like I'm in the story and the circumstances. And I think one of the ways that I do that to connect with is I imagine what is directly around me. What is the texture of the floor? What is the lighting like? And then when I start to have some specific thing about the world, then I drop into it a little bit better. And it becomes realism for me because I don't think I would drop into the texture of a cartoon wall or anything
That's
like
very
that.
interesting.
You know?
Yeah. How about you, Melinda?
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm there.
You're real.
It's,
yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
Real as this table in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing big old lizards, like
That's-
actual
yeah,
lizards.
yeah.
Like it's.
But what do you use for? Oh, well, you're from Florida. I feel like I need to ask you
She
that.
has experience.
What's your content? Yeah.
She knows
I'm
what to
familiar
reference.
with a lizard.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Ian.
I think for me, it's like because most of my like RPG experience is like video games, so I see it very much like kind of like a
Yes.
Bethesda, like a Fallout. Like,
Yes.
game. I'm like running
I
around
see
the
that.
first person.
I
There's
see
some, like,
that.
companions that I've built in,
Yes.
and I'm like, oh, like,
That's so
I gotta go
cool.
in here and loot this, loot that.
Yeah.
Loot.
You're just
yeah,
a little
gotta be a
video
looter,
game
baby.
character.
Gotta be a
Yes.
character. Life
That's
isn't
awesome.
real.
Hey, this might be a video game. This is all just great ideas for what our business is going to be next.
Are we forgetting somebody?
Matt,
Oh, I have to give
do
my
you,
answer.
Yeah, how do you project your world onto us?
It's I think always been like the art style of Arcane for me, which is the thing I like most about that show is pretty much all of it, but especially the art style.
Oh yeah.
That is that's so cool. And all the way the action is so kinetic, and the way they use color with the sort of base Well, you have to watch the show. I can't even begin
I'll
to
have to
describe
watch
it,
it.
honestly.
Next level
That's
animation
cool.
for sure.
I'm sure
yeah.
it will have an influence in how I continue to see the world.
Yeah, that is how
It sounded like
that
so
is how I
much
see the
more
world.
deep. You know, like that's how I see the
That is
world.
how.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
No, see it however you want to see it. Like
no, of course, bless you.
Yeah.
Oh God bless.
I almost feel like I shouldn't have said that now that I said that out
No,
loud. So
I think
let's let
everyone.
you-
No, you're.
No, we're all
fine.
going to see it the same
Dude,
way we
I
see
am
it.
in
I'm not-
control of my own mind.
Totally still gonna see myself as a rock star badass. Like, that's it.
I'm glad.
Cool.
All right, well, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. A quick recap about what happened last week, which is you.
Oh, we just got captured by the ghost fox. That's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you. Well, thank you. We can, if you would like to take it away.
Okay, so what happened last time, guys?
Is you got captured by the ghost fox and had a interesting meeting with him where you learned things about him and maybe about yourself and
And about El Capitan.
about El Capitan for sure. You then collected yourselves a quick arsenal of weapons and headed out into the Badlands to try and collect this weapons cache.
That is what we did, didn't? Yep.
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back.
After you took a long sewage, like a drainage tunnel far out of the city, you
Shawshank Redemption it.
Gross.
After you left the city, you maneuvered through the brush and found the downed capital ship of what you can only assume is House Alvion. And as you were hiding, trying to figure out what to do, you saw a ginormous lizard maneuvering through the ship. For scale, the normal ones average about 12 feet. This one was at least double that. Scarred and battle-worn, and clearly having taken ownership of this ship. And I think Ardi has a plan.
There you go.
Ardi, let's go.
Yeah. So I was thinking, we have the capital ship, and the ship is the weapons cache that we're supposed to get for the Ghost Fox. And in between us and the ship are the lizards. But since they're burrowing,
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's going
No,
on?
I don't know.
To start with burrowing, I was just like, okay, how am I going to deal with this as the GM? I was like, okay, go ahead.
Hey.
I was like, go ahead.
I'm
Deal
going to
with
make a
stuff,
mountain out of
Mathew.
a molehill.
Perfect.
Hell
Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So they're burrowing, right? So I feel like getting them to run across the land is actually less effective than maybe they're getting them to run back in their tunnels. So
Scare them.
yeah, or I don't know what the reaction would be, but if we could find a way to get the pipe bomb underground, like maybe go to one of those hills, open it up, drop it in.
Oh, and then have them come
5
running back
seconds,
to
though.
defend their. It's 5 seconds, but
But they're large creatures. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
these holes
they're
are
9 feet
pretty
long.
deep from the top.
and are
Yeah.
they gonna feel? Because like, are there any molehills by where we are right now? Now that we're out in the desert, or
You can see that you're kind of on the crest of the valley here. There are a couple you could go to.
okay. Yeah.
I imagine like burrowing creatures might run through their tunnels, try to find where the sound was, come up, explore around the surface trying to find, and we could get them really distracted for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If we send their, if we it sound,
Yeah.
seems like their home is in danger underground.
Definitely.
that's cool. I subscribe to that.
Would the bomb then actually put their home in danger, though?
Possibly, and maybe they
And
would
we're
get tunneled in and
yeah.
have to like burrow new tunnels. That would be even more time.
Unfortunately, sometimes people have to die.
Well, I mean,
Anyways,
I was just wondering what we were. Okay, we're on the same plan now.
But how are we gonna drop it and then get to a hiding spot in time before? Because these are 9 foot
You just
long
throw it in.
lizards.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's throwing it in. That's a lot more risk. Whereas we have a guarantee if we just drop it in. So it's like,
yes.
how do we
Oh.
want to play it?
I could rig something.
You're gonna rig something?
All I need is a tether.
Here's just a tether.
Just the tether? Okay.
There is an engine.
There's one in our ship actually.
There's an engine room in sight.
I pull my 36-foot long tether out of the back. Okay.
36 foot long. What out of your trousers?
Whoa,
Tether.
my God.
I call it the tether.
Oh, no.
okay, so we're doing this.
Yes, I have no other idea that's better than that, so.
So we just kind of dig off the top of a molehill, We drop it in, and then does one person drop it in while the other people wait on this
I
ridge?
think that's probably the safest.
Then that person runs and hides,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and maybe tries to run back to this way. I'm really
Are
worried
any
about
of the
this one
molehills
person.
like close to like some, I don't know, like trees or like some hills or anything like that?
There's the scrub bushes that are all around. You could definitely identify one within reasonable distance to that you can try to hide in.
So what are we gonna do?
Also worried about smell.
Yeah, they could smell us.
Maybe I can adjust the timer on that pipe bomb.
Yeah, if we put a minute on it, then that gives us a time to drop it and then fuck off.
Drop it and then fuck off.
These
are my tools.
So you're going to try to extend the fuse on the pipe bomb?
All right, everyone.
Oh God.
If you
Stand
fumble this,
back.
then you're very
No,
bad.
you're gonna blow up.
No, I can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe you.
Ardi.
Right?
All right. Cool.
I mean, he's been carrying it the whole time, and it's like some homemade hot pipe bomb. It can't be.
Okay. Should we
He's
all clear out?
look what he's fixed already.
That's true.
I have faith in this.
You're
man.
right. Ardi is a pretty smart guy. No
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah. I guess I'll see if I can adjust it right now.
All right.
How did we? Do you ever just look around and be like, "How did I end up here? how did I end up here, El Capitan?" Okay, we gotta focus. We
What?
gotta focus. I'm
You
just-
want to talk about your life story right now?
No, I'm not my life story. It's just. All right. Sorry.
What?
I just
You
need-
pointing at me?
I wasn't playing. I don't know what
little-
you're talking about.
Little
literally-
guy.
Little, I am not small. I am average male height, as a matter of fact.
All right. We don't need to get into the group fight right now.
Are you planning on doing a fixed check for the pipe bomb?
I sure will. All right. Stand back, everyone.
All right, so I will need a fixed check plus initially intelligence.
I'm a little scared.
Initially intelligence.
Oh no.
I
I
suspect
don't.
you're gonna kill it because
I don't like your dice. I can
Are-
never tell what you're rolling.
Oh,
I know.
this is a 12.
How?
And
do
this
you know
one right
that?
here is also a 12.
You count the dots.
Oh
You
my
got a
God,
12
that's so
plus
little.
your plus
Sorry.
what?
2 for fix, so 14 plus intelligence, right? 15.
Fuck.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh,
I mean, I
wow.
crit. That's
Yeah, that's a crit. No, that's absolutely a crit. So you have before you a metal cylinder,
Mhm.
a priming cap on the top that you twist a certain amount and will ignite it, and then it's sort of welded shut on the bottom. You very easily open it and you see everything that's in there. You see how inside of it there's a bunch of nails and like small scraps of metal that sort of surrounds a long tube that comes out that's connected to that top priming cap that you can see is the mechanism to
I put on my little like Velcro bracelet to make sure I don't create extra static and grounded while I work on it.
You can do basically whatever you want to it. What would you like to do with your crit plus half mods? What would you like to do? The world is your oyster.
All right.
It flies.
So a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will.
This will reveal so much about you, about what you say will happen.
So if you look in the anarchist handbook, no. So I will. Yeah. I'll just kind of very
No.
carefully
Yeah.
lay it out, and I will change the fuse. I will take like what fuse is there, and I will strip it and put it back together into like a longer, thinner fuse. And then insulate that to slow down the speed of the burning on that fuse from when the chemical reaction happens to when it actually hits the explosive juice in it, whatever. I don't know what it's using.
I love that you
for,
actually
something
know
like
how
that.
this works. I'm like,
He said the anarchist handbook.
And then, and then I guess I'll prime it for 5 minutes. I'll take like a little chunk and I'll light it and time the time to light. And then I'll be like,
oh, you're lighting
okay.
it up. Do we know where we're putting it?
No, I take a piece of the fuse and I light it separately
Oh.
so I can learn
Wow.
how
He
fast
is-
the fuse
Oh
burns.
my
Christ,
goodness.
all right.
He is God over this
Yeah.
pipe bomb. So, like, whatever with the 15.
Whatever
you
bullshit
want.
I make up.
Whatever you want. I just gave you some details. Just go nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just having this is all gonna be edited out. This is just for me.
hey, do whatever you want, man.
And then I like wrap it back around and I like separate it out with more insulation and I'm just kind of like, all right, should be 5 minutes now of a fuse. Is that good?
That's
This
perfect.
is my friend over here.
Yeah.
I never made a bomb before, so I think it'll work though. I think it'll work. I think it's good.
Ardi, I want to know where you learned to make a bomb. But anyways.
Okay. I mean, I just said I never made a bomb before.
Oh, you did say that. But I want to know why you know how to do that. Anyways.
All right.
Anyways.
Sure.
Some other day.
And we should probably talk about, you and. Never mind. Let's.
Yeah.
You and me. Okay.
No.
What?
Go.
You're being very obvious, El Capitan.
Yeah.
What are you guys? What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Girl,
What?
you want it bad.
Who? Who wants what bad? Don't give me that look. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You know when you would
What?
when you would just come home and
When
you'd
I
be
would what?
talking about that guy you met for like a week nonstop,
Yeah.
and then after that
Okay,
week, you
fine.
would start-
If you guys think the white fox, no, not the
Ghost
white,
fox.
the ghost fox. If the ghost fox can fuck me, if the
ghost fox can fuck you?
wants to, and I think he wants to too.
Oh.
I
Cute
didn't
little
say
toys.
that. Whatever. He's into me. Okay, sue me.
All right, that's all.
I mean, girl, I think he's into you, but like, just don't up to it.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm into it.
All right.
There it is.
I don't know
I'm
how we
owning
got on
up.
this topic, but
This bomb, though.
right. It should be good. Go off. It gives us about 5 minutes. We could go put it in one of those holes. Try to move the
I
dirt
hate
enough that we
this
can
all.
slide it down.
Okay, cool.
And then-
my only, because the original plan is specifically designed to get the attention of the smaller lizards. How are we 100% positive that's going to draw the attention of the big lizard?
I don't think we were 100% positive it would draw the attention of the smaller lizards.
Does any of
we're
this
not
matter?
100%
We have to
positive of
do
anything
something.
right now.
Yep. All right. Well, it's the best. It's the
We're
best
not
shot
a
we
very
got.
good group together. I realize.
We are great together.
You
We
guys
made it this far.
criticize me. You owe me. Okay. I'm not having a mental crisis or whatever. Just throw the bomb.
Well, we can drop it now. We don't have to throw it.
Okay, right.
Where are we
drop
dropping it?
In a molehill, a lizard hill.
Yeah. Can we go? We should go to one that's like
Big.
adjacent.
Yeah.
And like big. Yeah, and big and like
Biggest hole
Could
you've
we-
ever seen.
Can we see the entirety of the valley?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Do we see any ginormous holes?
No, you don't see any. You don't notice any like abnormally huge one.
Okay. All right.
Let's just go to the biggest one.
Yeah. We'll go to the biggest one. All right. Do you want to do one in the valley, a hole in the valley, or one up top on the ridge with us?
I think maybe just do one as kind of far away up top on the ridge, and then just like hide.
I think we should get as close to the ship as we possibly can. Well, like as soon as after we drop the pipe bomb in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So should we do one up here?
Yeah.
A close one.
All right. Let's do it.
The casualness. You can see that the tunnel has this sort of almost like a light bit of mucus and stuff around it, like it's a little slimy.
Oh, yeah.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do it.
Should we are we gonna walk quietly?
Yeah, I
I
think
think-
so.
yeah.
We have 5 minutes. That's
Yeah,
like a good
that's a
amount
good
of
enough
time to
time
get
to-
distance.
yeah, to be
by
careful.
going quietly. I don't think we should.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's
Let's
do it.
do it.
Should
All
we
right.
drop it on a 3 count?
Should we all do it
Just-
together?
Just toss it.
Just toss
Right.
it up in
Just
there.
toss it.
I mean, it's your bomb. I don't know.
Just
Oh.
a gentle toss.
I present the receptacle.
Okay.
I twist the ends.
Do you do
And
a
we
little,
all die.
a little prayer?
I drop it.
You
Drop
drop,
it right in the front?
right in the front?
Well,
no.
does the hole go like that, or is it like straight down kind of?
It's more like slightly down.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
like a
Then I'm
rabbit
willing to
hole.
roll it like a bowling ball
Oh,
Beautiful.
with force?
with force.
I mean, there's a lot of mucus in there too, so it'll probably slide right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D4 plus your strength modifier.
I should have done it. Damn it.
Strength?
Yeah, D4 plus your
through. I
strength.
think our
modifier.
strength modifiers are all actually
Oh,
the
is it?
same. I think we're virtually the same. strength.
2. Nat.
Yeah, so you kind of roll it in there, and it goes a bit, but like it's not super. Like, you didn't really.
That's fine.
Put a
It
lot of
doesn't
effort
have
into
to be.
All right.
And we have
Yeah. All right. So you have a fair amount of time to get down to the ship, so you are in no rush. So let's all roll a sneak check plus dexterity. But because of how slow you can take it, you get all +3.
Oh, so I have +1.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Einer.
no. Einer.
Oh, I have a 7.
I have an 8.
11.
Damn.
I have an 11 as well.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
so you all are going to where? The mid section, which is where the giant lizard just went, the front section, or the tail section?
Where would the weapons be?
I'm trying to think who would have the most experience on a
Probably
capital
Deanna.
ship like that.
Hmm.
No,
Or El Capitan?
not Deanna.
No.
I feel like I've
Melinda, you feel like
been
you?
on
Not
capital
me.
ships.
Yeah,
Well, is it
I
like
guess-
Interstellar Empire?
Yeah, this is House Albion Interstellar Empire. So both
a capital
of you,
house
Yeah,
ship?
I can make an argument.
both of you can go ahead and roll a no check plus intelligence or wisdom, whatever's higher.
Bitch, I know where that is.
Ooh.
Yeah. I got a 13.
I got a 7.
With a 7, you know that it's in the front of the ship. Okay, so it's going to be in that front section. With the 13, you know exactly where it is. You've been on one before.
I made sure I knew where the weapons were.
Yeah, like you really like were on there for a long enough time to really know the ins and outs
Yeah.
of the ship, and that's like you know exactly this type of model. So you knowing that, head towards the front section of the ship here, and at this point as well, because you all got down there successfully, you know that you have about 20 seconds until this pipe bomb goes off. What do you want to do once you get here?
Hide.
Pipe bomb goes off.
Because
idea.
as soon as the pipe bomb goes off, all those lizards are going to come running. Or even the
Well,
big lizard.
We hope. Yeah.
Yeah. Or ideally, yeah. So, we...
Yeah, hunker down.
You were able to sort of hunker down in various little crevasses and scorched out holes in the ship. You watch as 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, shit. It should have gone off by now.
and the ground that is the molehill, the lizard hill, erupts probably 30 feet into the sky.
Oh, shit.
Ardi, whatever you did, although you timed the fuse perfectly, made the explosive a lot more intense. Huge amount of earth erupts into the sky, much bigger than what that pipe bomb would have normally done.
I just
And-
stare at it.
And the silence sort of this vast expanse here is cut through with these high-pitched sort of clicks and whines of 10, 20, 40, 60, 100 more lizards start pouring out of the hillside.
Oh, fuck.
And you watch them start pouring out. And as this cascade of lizards comes together in a writhing mass, they start tearing each other apart.
Oh, what?
Blood is sort of scented in the air, and you watch as a frenzy occurs. And it's not even for eating, it's just a bloodbath.
Oh, my God. It's like the West Side Story.
Holy shit.
This is where we turn it to a space opera.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Lizards all come snapping at each other.
Yeah.
Tonight.
You hear a rumbling sort of off towards your left where the middle of the ship is. And you see the big lizard come out and poke its head out and look and see what's happening. And then unbotheredly goes back into wherever it was
Oh,
hanging
my
out.
God.
I think it's now or never.
I think we
Yep.
get up
Yeah.
in
We
that
have to
ship.
do it now.
We go get what we need to get.
Yeah.
Grab the materials.
We go to the armory. Straight there. Yeah. Shallst we?
Show us the way.
We
shall.
shall.
We shall.
All right, you head in. You don't have to hunt around. Like, you know exactly where this is. It is a little strange, though, for you, Levi, to be walking through this vessel, at least for you having been there before. Ardi, you having been in some before.
Right.
And perhaps a little strange. I think neither of you, considering where you came from, have ever been in a ship like this. And so, at least for you, El Capitan, like, you are probably a little bit in wonder by the cleanliness of this ship and how smooth everything is, and the fact that like this has all been put together with purpose rather than a bunch of ramshackle pieces put together just to make something to fly. This was
Right.
manufactured and crafted with architects and very specific builders and loads of project managers. I mean, this is a very sophisticated, capable vessel. And Theo, you might be just a bit surprised, like just being in this before. I don't think you've ever really had any sort of military exposure, and
Hell no.
and I don't know how much of also the wealth you've perhaps experienced in your.
Bit
So
of wealth.
this might be then perhaps a reminder of that.
Okay, but yeah. Okay, I see.
You were in prison for over 6 months, right? Longer?
Yeah, yeah, longer.
So like just being reminded by like this other life from which you came from.
Right.
And for you, Levi and Ardi, like having been in these places before, I don't know, you might be like, maybe I missed this. Maybe you're glad to be away from it. Whatever.
I think I'm just like technically excited. I'm like following El Capitan, and I'm like, these pieces are actually modular. They use the same like tunnel here in the back of the ship as the front.
Yeah, and I'm just like nodding, like trying to understand it all fully.
Yeah. And for you, Levi.
I think I'd be very quiet. I don't. Yeah, I'd be a little unsettled being here.
Yeah, so we have Ardi jabbering away about the the fantastic mechanics of this ship. You have a Capitan listening kindly. Theo, how about yourself?
Well put.
Yeah, I think I'm having like a flashback, honestly.
Do you narratively want to record that right now?
I knew as soon as I said that. You would ask me
A
that.
flashback.
And I was like,
A
you said.
flashback?
Ooh, some lore time.
oh, fuck.
We could all leave.
Yeah, if you want everyone to leave, you and I can just record that if you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd like to not know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Okay, then you can
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
I guess
Bye.
we will
I
be
just wanted
doing
a
this.
break. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm fucking nervous. Oh, God.
All right.
Just
no
be-
one be dead when we come back in.
Yeah, just be somewhat quiet out there, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so you're walking through the ship and having a flashback to some time ago. What is it that you may be seeing, Theo?
I have been on a similar ship to this, but it was very glamorous. It was like a cruise ship, and everything was it didn't feel real. Like, it was so over the top. Everything was perfect, and everyone just did whatever they wanted, and there was parties happening simultaneously, groups, people, like, some people were trying to move and get somewhere, and some people were like in their own world, and there was drugs everywhere. And I was with my manager at the time, and he pulled me into a side room. I think I was 15. And it was like the first time I really felt truly unsafe. But he made it seem like it was just the thing to do. Like, I should be doing everything like what everybody else was doing. And so I went with it, and I leaned into it. And so that was when I think that was the day that I lost myself. And every day since, I've been trying to find myself again.
And with that, you snap out of whatever it was that you were experiencing, and you find yourself being tapped on the shoulder and told by your group of friends here that you're at the armory.
Huh.
So you four enter into this corridor. And the other thing that makes it quite strange is that you're walking really on the wall of the ship, because the ship is tipped over onto its left side. And so, Levi, you lead the way. You find the first door, and this is where you run into your first problem. The door is directly down. What would have normally been a corridor is just a chute straight down. About probably a good 40 feet drop. About 10 feet down is the entrance to the armory.
You know, it'd be really useful right now.
Your tether.
My tether.
Your tether.
Give me a fix check plus wisdom.
Ooh.
A 3 die.
That's right. 3 die now. Ooh, I did not roll very high on them. But I have a lot of pluses. And wisdom. Oh, I just leveled that up too. 5, 6, 7, 8.
With an 8, you see that there is a access panel that's come loose about 5-10 feet down the lane of the corridor. And you see in here that you could pretty easily salvage out some coolant tubing.
Well, team, I've got a specialty here.
Huh?
There's more coolant tubing. It makes great rope.
How good a rope is it?
As long as you're not pulling off of like a moving ship
Yeah.
this time, I'm fine with it.
I don't regret it.
Well, it's kind of why we're here now.
I know,
isn't it?
I was
So we
just
need
going
to-
to say that.
No, that's not why we're here. We're a slip drive. Our slip drive doesn't have any fuel in it.
Yeah.
And I might have gotten sucked out to the slip if I didn't have that tether. Alistair barely pulled me in.
That's true. He did make a bomb for us.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to discredit you. I'm
Thanks,
just
Capitan.
saying.
Do I know where like a supply room is where like there might be like rope or anything like that and harnesses?
I got you.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You've always got me.
Could everyone give me a notice check?
No.
Plus, not Ardi.
Uh-oh.
Plus your
So singled
charisma
out.
minus
Oh.
6.
Minus
Why?
6.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Just let me know.
All right.
2.
Give me. Oh, God.
3.
2.
Yeah, you don't pick anything up. So you were saying, is there a supply
Like a
room?
supply room where they might have like survivalist stuff like a harness and rope.
Well, honestly, a lot of that might be in the armory.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Classic problem for us.
I was like,
You would really help right now?
I was like, God, can I give you a room? I was like, no, it'd be in the armory. So that's where it'd be.
Okay.
Okay. Coolant.
I'm on it.
Yeah, give me another fix check plus.
Just the fix it guy.
Yeah, probably wisdom or dexterity.
I've gotta
whatever
fix
would be
it.
higher.
I'm gonna fix it.
But, well, I mean, don't I have a special bonus for ripping out coolant, too? That's
Sure,
my
I'll give you a
move.
+1. I'll give you a +1.
6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, no, this is higher. Get out of here. Get out of here. 11. Shit. 11, 12, 13, 14,
Holy
15 with my +1.
shit.
How much coolant tubing do you want?
100 feet. I found, like, a place where it's cold and I could just keep pulling it out.
Wow.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Oh my
stop.
God.
I told you guys, coolant tubing is the best. They make this stuff really thick because it has to be insulated or else the coolant becomes not very effective.
Oh, Ardi, you know so much. And I don't know how.
You know, I really appreciate these little fun facts. They always
It's
seem
an
to help
artifact.
us. So thanks. Artifacts.
It's artifact.
Artifacts.
That's a new bit.
Oh,
Artifacts.
Artifacts.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, so I'm gonna start recording artifacts.
Artifact.
Is it
Yeah.
Ardi
Number
with an
one.
I?
ARDI.
Artifacts.
I know about the
is
D already.
Just
Ardi
the best.
fact.
That is wonderful.
This week on Artifacts.
This is like your own separate episode.
Anyways.
Artifacts. Where were we? Artifacts.
Artifacts.
Yeah,
Artifacts.
you pull out 100 feet of this coolant tubing, and you also find probably a good spot that you could latch this onto and knot it to.
Do you know how to tie a bowline knot?
No.
Survival check?
Oh, but I've tied one before. It's been
You
established.
did say bowling, right? You did establish that. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, well, who's gonna go down?
I'll go down.
That's my captain.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well, the trick is the rabbit comes out of the hole.
Wait, you're not gonna tie it to me?
No, I'm tying it to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean to untie it?
No, I was just showing you how I was tying it. But if you're not interested, it's fine. I'll just tie
no,
it.
I
Let's
don't.
do
I
it.
don't. Just tie it on me.
Alright.
I don't care right now.
I tie a bowline knot around.
Wait,
the waist.
can I unlatch myself? No, I want to be tethered or.
I did. Yeah, you wouldn't. It's not super easy to unlatch, but it's not that complicated.
Okay,
we could
I'll
do a
figure it
figure eight
out.
follow through if you want something more secure. But it'd be hard to do with this coolant tubing because of it's so tight.
Let's just stick. Yep. I'm good with this.
Yeah, it's just always important to do a safety knot if you do a figure eight follow through because it's possible it slips out, but the safety knot would prevent that. And that's just a double overhand.
Oh, right, the double overhand. Of
Yep.
course.
It's the
Got
not
it.
sass for me.
So as you're explaining these knots and you're tied up with the and
What I
you're
always wanted.
you're latched in around the waist and you're able to rappel yourself down.
Okay. I have my weapon on me, my nail gun ready, just
Sick.
in case.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
But for what?
I don't know. All right.
That's a 6.
Yes, that
This
is
is a
a 6.
dexterity check. But with what?
Just the dexterity modifier.
9.
Oh.
9.
9. Yeah, so you're able to get down to the door and kick the controls and open it up, maybe something like that. And you hear the shh as the door slides open.
Do I hear anybody in the armory room?
No.
Is the door gonna shut on me? Is it
As it tries to, it hits the very well insulated coolant tubing and doesn't fully close. And so
Perfect.
you're just hearing a kind of on a rhythmic shh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a wet one. Well, it's coolant. It's got coolant in it.
Yeah, so you're able to get into this room, and there are a bunch of these racks of equipment.
Okay.
And you can make out laser rifles. You can make out.
Hell yeah.
You can make out space suits that are more designed for like boarding and armor.
How much does the armor weigh?
The armor.
Yeah.
The thing is that this is power armor, so you would have to put it on, and it would.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Power armor.
I yell up. What
yeah.
should I besides laser guns and armor? What should I grab?
Are there like bags? Like
Yeah, there's like cases.
so then
What else do you guys
Any
want?
medical supplies as well?
Oh, I'll look for that. I look for medical supplies.
Not in the armory.
Okay.
Armor, maybe?
Okay.
Protective gear?
I can take one, and I can come back down for more.
Do you want to just tie something to the rope and we could just start hauling
Yeah.
stuff
Okay.
up?
Sure. I put I don't know. I'll just start with 5 laser guns into the case, and I tie it up.
Yeah, you do that. You feel the sort of light heft on the rope, and you start tugging it up. So here's where I'll step in slightly as a GM, and I'll say this is that you 4 could only carry so much on your body, and you probably, if you really want to bring back some real firepower, would need to locate some sort of
the hover cart.
hover cart.
I see.
Okay.
You don't necessarily need to look for one. You know where one would be. The cargo bay, where you would be able to find most likely a speeder of some kind. Or hover cart.
Yeah. I need something bigger.
I'll go grab that. Can I go?
Do we want to split up right now? Because I think we should grab the guns from this first load.
That's true. We should get more powerful guns, maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys
Also
want.
the
I'll-
giant
Much as
lizards
we
in
can
between
get,
us and the
but
hover
we need
cart,
to
right?
be able to take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's still going to be probably on the same.
Oh, it's on the
chunk of
same
it.
section.
Same
Yeah.
section.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes,
never mind.
yes.
I think we
It's on
should
the other
haul up
side.
all the gear we want.
Yes.
Leave it there. Then go to the hover cart
Yes.
and bring it back around.
And we should take some gear with us
Yeah,
in
some
case.
guns. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want besides what I...
Just everything.
Yeah, I'll
what-
take a
Just
riful.
just
All right,
bring it
rifle.
up. I don't know.
I know,
grab
different.
things.
Okay, rifle, laser gun, plasma gun.
Yeah. More armor.
Say that again?
More.
More.
Armor.
Okay,
More
okay.
Armor. More armor.
Do you want me to be specific about what I'm grabbing?
I'll say over the next 20-25 minutes, you haul up a whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
You haul up, which we can dictate the numbers specifically later,
Okay.
but a whole bunch of laser rifles, a whole bunch
Mm-hmm.
of combat shotguns, a bunch of pistols, as much ammo as you would need. You've hauled up 8 power
Mm-hmm.
armor suits,
Nice.
some sniper rifles, and you can find, as you look around, if you want to also haul this up, it'll take a little bit more time, of various survival packs and things like that you could put on.
What do you guys think? Because that'll take more time.
Seems more useful to us right now. Maybe they have something that could hide our scent or something.
Yeah.
as we make our
Okay.
escape.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
say go for it.
So I'll look for it and haul it up.
And El Capitan, give me a notice check. Plus,
God, you are rolling
What'd you
tonight.
Quick maths, 9?
Yeah, 9.
9.
and
Yeah,
any
plus what?
bonuses.
Sorry?
let's go plus wisdom.
9.
As you're grabbing boxes and various things, you find sort of covered by some ammunition that clatters off and a gun that falls off to the side, a jetpack.
Yeah, let's go.
With you finding this,
I had one of these as a kid.
You
Checks out.
You could spend more time rummaging through, but at this point, you're now at 30 minutes of
Okay.
gathering stuff, and so it will take you at least another 5 minutes to go and get to the hover cart.
Okay.
Get that, load everything up, and then get back to the town. And then that will take more time to get back to the town. So.
Okay. I'm just going to take the jetpack and that's it.
Okay.
Is that cool with you guys?
I
Or
mean,
did
I
you
think we
want
got
the
a
kit?
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
So you have
got
the
a
survival
call.
kits too, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
This would be
yeah.
like the last
I just grab
thing.
it and I put that shit on and I instead of climbing back up, I like
Do you
Do you know how to use it?
yeah, I had it as a kid.
You all pull up the last bit of survival kit and maybe shout down to her, all right, come on, let's go, something like that. And then you hear this sort of light hum as the jetpack engages, and you watch her see very slowly and deftly floats up, drifts over, and then lands very gracefully on the metal.
Well, that was unexpected.
Hello, everybody.
That was bitches.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah, that
I got so
sweet.
nervous when the rope went slack.
It's okay, Ardi.
Okay, no, yeah,
we're
sorry.
we're good. Yeah. So we have this now, and we're gonna use it
Let's get this hover cart.
and abuse it. Let's go.
And abuse. Oh my god.
So, one thing.
Oh, fuck.
As you land, as this took a fair amount of time, and
Oh, no.
Oh
made
no.
some sounds, you hear the very loud thump, 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 thump of some big creature moving through the ship above you.
I wonder.
Shit.
Okay,
All right.
that's it. That okay. what's
How
that?
far do we have to travel to get to the hover cart?
Take you about 3 minutes to navigate through the ship to it, and then probably 5 minutes to wrap around and drive through.
Does
it.
one can one person get the hover cart?
One person could.
I was trying to get it while you were down there.
I
the
think we
whole
should travel as a
time.
team.
You think so?
I'm
But
just
if,
saying
if,
it could've
been done.
if someone puts this on, or if I can do it, I get the hover cart fairly quickly. If I'm not walking and I'm hover.
I think we should
Alright,
use the
alright.
jetpack in the emergency case that the lizard finds us as a distraction, because that
Alright.
if whoever's wearing that can keep it busy while the others escape
Okay.
and be relatively safe still.
Okay.
I think that's
All right. Well, then I'll do that. If the lizard comes, I'll distract him.
all right.
Crew. No.
Okay, so let's go grab this hover cart then.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
let's go.
All 4 of you
Yeah,
go to grab the
Yeah.
hover
Yeah,
cart?
we're all
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, so again, you knowing the layout
Wait,
of
we
the ship.
grabbed guns, right? Everybody
Yeah.
grabbed
Yeah, I'll
just
say
there,
you're
we're gonna
all.
come
I'll say
back.
you're all loaded up with
Oh,
laser
yeah.
rifles.
Okay.
For yourself.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't grab a laser rifle.
What
would
would
you
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 have
grab?
your taser.
I have my
still.
taser still.
Yeah.
That's
Would
all
you
you
grab a
need?
weapon, or you can keep the taser.
I don't have training in these weapons. I will
Fair.
hurt myself.
All right.
Yeah. So the 3 of you have laser rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you get into the cargo bay, and you see off towards the left there is the hover cart that you would be able to upright, maybe perhaps have to fix, and be able to utilize. A huge amount of this metal hull has been ripped out just when it crashed into the land. And you see off towards the right, and sort of covering this room, but especially off to the right very heavily, is this sticky, goopy, mucusy stuff that is left behind when the lizards move through a certain place. You can see all around this room, and it smells horrific. The decaying bodies of partially eaten and mostly eaten lizard bodies. And you see, as you look to the right and you look up above that there is a huge gash in the ceiling, large enough for something about 25 feet long to move through.
Oh no.
We're in the belly of the whale.
We should be quiet.
Yeah.
We should quiet the fuck up.
We're gonna need to tiptoe around.
Okay. Should I distract it already? Because I think
No.
it's
Not
just,
yet.
No? Okay.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah.
Let
Sure?
us not engage.
What if we surprise it instead of it surprising us?
a 25-foot lizard? You want to try to surprise?
I got a jetpack.
All right.
How much fuel do you have?
That's a great ass question. I go to check.
You see this thing sort of runs in bursts.
Okay.
So you have 4 bursts that you could basically do this with.
How
that
long
will-
does a burst last? Up
We'll
in the
give
air?
you about 15 seconds of thrust.
So kind of like up here and then there, kind
Yeah,
of.
move you real quick.
Yeah.
So you've already used 1/5 of your fuel just to have a cool entrance.
Why do you have to bring those things, Ardi?
I'm just pointing
Because
out.
the game master might have forgotten that.
I didn't.
So I have 3. Okay.
So
Never mind.
You
No, you have 4. You said you had 4 left. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah?
What?
No.
No.
There's 4. There are 4 charges.
I have
You
3.
use one.
See, Ardi, whose game or whose team are you on?
I was trying to get you one more.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
So as you have this little whisper argument, you move a little deeper into this room.
Whisper
and
meta argument.
You can see off towards the right where the nesting ground, if you will, of this giant lizard. You see tucked away in the corner a whole bunch of eggs.
Oh, I had a suspicion.
Okay, let's get this cart fast and get out.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
make some eggs.
No.
Make some
We do not
scrambled
touch
eggs.
the eggs.
We don't touch the eggs.
Yeah.
Guys, I was just kidding. Jeez.
We don't touch the eggs.
Of course.
Go to the cart. I'll inspect it.
Yeah, you see that you probably need to give this maybe, like you need to upright it, which will take a little bit of work, or you could try to tinker with it to basically get it to turn on to help lighten it, and then see if you can get it from there, but it's going to be kind of hard to get into the access ports.
So then let's upright it.
Well, but if we upright it and it's not hovering, it'll make a loud thud, I
Yeah.
bet, when we...
How heavy?
Unless we just
Very heavy. like
Okay.
car.
Okay, car.
What if we did the pipe bomb trick again? Because ultimately, the lizard's going to hear the cart as soon as we start driving it.
Yeah.
But if we set a timer, again, if we could do like another 5-minute timer, to where like as soon as we start leaving and the lizard hears us, we set the pipe bomb by the eggs, and then it's gonna come racing over to like protect its babies.
Yeah.
While we can make some distance, load all our shit up, and then hopefully get out of there. But that's like, yeah. That's presuming the lizard's going to hear us.
I like where your head is at.
Should I work on the pipe bomb?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
You're going to do pipe bomb first, then try to fix it, and when it's hovering, upright it. Is that the plan?
Yeah. So ideally
like
we hear. Actually, what if we set it so we have like a minute a time. So that way we start driving the hovercraft. The lizard starts to chase us. We make some distance away from the den, and then the pipe bomb goes off. It has no choice but to run away back to the den as we've covered more distance.
Okay. Let me jury rig this pipe bomb. Pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb.
I will.
Let's go fix plus. I think we said intelligence last time. I'll give you +1 for the previous pipe bomb skizzles.
I'm an explosive expert now. Oh shit, man! 11 plus
Fuck.
2, 12,
Jesus.
13, 14, 15
15.
again.
You rolled so well.
I'm rolling so well today. I
Um,
like these new dice.
yeah.
It's nice. They said they were weighted. I think that's what this means.
I was like, wait,
Cheating.
I was like, Drew, come on.
Come on, dude.
No.
You're
That's so funny.
you're able to rig it up however you want it.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I do exactly 1 minute. Big explosion. Okay, it's gonna go off again. Big. We probably shouldn't have put it right by the nest, right? We don't want.
I think
Mother
we
to
kill
go
the
into a frenzy.
babies.
Kill her babies.
But what if she just rages and roids out versus tries
Actually,
to
yeah,
stay around
if
for
it's like
protection?
near her babies but doesn't actually kill the babies,
Yeah.
that's probably best.
Yeah.
So that pipe bomb's ready to go. How are you going to handle the hover cart?
Back to the original problem.
You want me to try to fix that too? Just
Yes,
so we can
Ardi,
make it?
please.
I
Come
got
on,
it.
Ardi.
No, it's no problem.
Already facts.
So
Already
you can
back.
do fix plus intelligence, but for the angle that you're at, you're going to get -1.
All right, sounds good. As long as I roll 2 6s. Oh my god, I think it's 5 and a 4. Excellent. 9, 10, 11, 12 -1, 11.
11.
11. Yeah, you're able to make it hover.
You look annoyed that I'm rolling so well.
So well. I was like, oh, there's problems. Yeah. So you're able to get that thing as it starts to hover, and
Beautiful.
you're able to and you're ready to sort of jet out of here.
We set the pipe bomb.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
gotta go load up and then leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we should wait. Then once the 1 minute mark hits, that's when we bolt out of here.
Okay.
So yeah, you're able to put that wherever you want it pretty easily for that. You all load up onto the hover speeder and get going?
Yeah. Let's get
Yeah,
it
so
going.
you get everything set. The minute goes and you start going out.
Is this like a hover car? Like there's a steering wheel that and we all ride on it, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's more like
It's
that.
a car?
Well, like a speeder, like a big speeder that can carry a bunch of stuff on it.
Now this is pod racing.
El Capitan.
Great. Yeah, I am manning the ship. Yeah, aren't we like on our way?
Yeah.
Or to pick it up? Yeah.
All right, so you
Everybody-
load the first load.
Yeah.
25 seconds left. You load the second. 5 seconds left. You go to grab the first piece of equipment, and you hear the poof of the pipe bomb deeper in the hull, and you hear that for a moment, and then you hear the of the lizard running out, and you see that because where you're at the sort of entrance here, you see this lizard with its clicking and whines basically jump out of the ship. You can see this happen, and then very rapidly turn the corner and go to its nest. You're able to grab. You see this happen. I assume you try to move a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
We
course.
freeze for a second. As
We can
hear it.
leave things if it means that we'll get out of there.
You're
sooner.
able to get everything loaded up.
fuck out
Yeah, we
of
get
there,
the
yeah.
fuck out of there. I aim it straight to, or I pilot us straight to like
The coordinates.
Yes, the
The
coordinates
coordinates on the
Datapad. Comcast.
Comcast.
So a couple things. So you hop into the speeder and you turn around and try to start to head that direction, and you see that the valley ramp is strewn with a bunch of these dead lizard bodies. There are a few here and there, the few survivors, generally the bigger ones that have large chunks ripped out of them, picking their way through the dead bodies, eating whatever they may want. A couple maybe clash and exhaustedly sort of butt heads and then amble away. As you turn and you jet away and you start finding your way through, you all feel your hackles rise as you hear behind you. And you see, although you have a good amount of space right now, you see this lizard is giving chase to you all. I think we should end the session there.
No, don't do that to us.
Wait, we're out of pipe bombs. This is
We're out of pipe bombs.
I still have a bow
We
and
should have
arrow.
all gotten pipe
Yes.
bombs.
Hey, we have the bow and arrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alrighty then.
Bye bye, looters.
Later, looters.
Oh yeah, I forgot our own.
Bye bye, Lou.
Bye bye, looters.
Fuck is that?
XOXO.
Aw, bye-bye, Looters. The Looters podcast is Andrew Galteland as Ardi, Deanna Núval as El Capitan, Ian Overton as Levi, Melinda Macklem as Theo, and Mathew Aberly as the Game Master / God. I'm your producer, Nikki Galteland. Our art is from Jordan, and we record under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. If you're enjoying the adventures of this band of deviants, why not invite a friend along for the ride? If you have a sci-fi lover, a lover of role-playing, or just a regular lover in your life who would enjoy this show, let them in. We've got room. We are very excited to see more people joining us every week, and we've got some big plans to start doing more on social media, so please do join our Discord and follow us on TikTok and Instagram. You can find the links in our show notes or on our website, looterspodcast.com. Episode 8 will be waiting for you next Tuesday. Until then, later, Looters.